Hi kids to another episode on Awesome Maths. Today we have a square root problem which we will solve together. Now, this looks like a very complex square root problem, right? Let's see this question. If the square root of 4941729 equals to 2223, then determine square root of 49417.29 plus square root of 494.1729 plus square root of 4.941729 plus square root of 0.04941729. Now, when we see this, right, it looks quite difficult. Do we actually have to have these square roots individually determined? Of course not. We will use this information that has been provided to us already in the question to find the answer to this entire problem. How shall we do that? Well, here is our first step. We just write this same statement again. So, square root of 4941729 as we know is 2223. What we now need to do is to have both of these sides divided by 10, right? So when we divide square root of 4941729 divided by 10, that gives us 222.3, right? This divided by 10 is 222.3. Now we bring this 10 under the square root. So when we bring the 10 under the square root, this becomes square root of 4941729 by 100, because square root of 100 is equal to 10, right kids? So when we bring this under the square root, it will be divided by 100. So this is equal to 222.3, which means square root of, now if you divide this by 100, what do we get? We get square root of 49417.29 is equal to 222.3. So we have determined the first part of this question. This is the same number as has been asked in the question. So this part is equal to 222.3, right? Now what do we need to do? We need to shift this decimal again by 2 more places to the left. And then we will find the answer for square root of 494.1729. So we will just do this step by step. Let us call this 1, right? Now we divide this by another 10. Okay. So dividing this by another 10 means dividing this by 100, right? I mean, under the square root, we will get 100. So square root of 49417.29 divided by 10 is equal to 22.23, right? Which means bringing that under the square root, 49417.29 by 100 is equal to 22.23, right? Which implies square root of 494.1729 is equal to 22.23. This is 2, right? Now I think I have shown the first 2 steps here, how we have this decimal point shifted towards the left by 2 and then again by 2, right? Now from 1 and 2 alone, we can clearly say that square root of 4.941729, what will that be? That will be 2.223, right kids? This will imply square root of 4.941729 is equal to 2.223. This will be third. Just so that you get this concept again, let us just think about this again. So this divided by 10. So we had divided the earlier one by 10, this also by 10. So when we divide this by 10, this will be 2.223, and when we bring the 10 under the square root, it will become divided by 100 under the square root. So this will shift the decimal point 2 more times. Similarly, to get this, we shift the decimal point under the square root 2 more times. That will give us 0.04941729, which will be equal to 0.2223, which is statement 4. So what do we have now? Hence, square root of 49417.29 plus square root of 494.1729 plus square root of 4.941729 plus square root of 0.04941729 equals 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, which is 222.3 plus 22.23 plus 2.223 plus 0.2223. So let's just do this calculation in a bit of a rough work here. So we add these up. 0.3, 22.23, 2.223 and 0.2223. What will thus give us? 3, 5, 7, there should be 9.6, 4 and 2. So the answer, kids, is 2. Hi kids, maths is the language of the universe and I am doing everything that I can to make maths problems a bit easier for you. So if you like my videos, I would just request you to please like, subscribe, share all of my videos, and also send me your comments on what new maths problems you would like me to solve for you. Thank you and all the best.